First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Regenesis, Bank Independent, and Publix.
Another season of high school football has arrived, and we are ready to follow our teams on their march to the Super 7 in Birmingham. I'm Mo Carter, and he is Nick Kuzma, and this is First Down Friday Night, Season 10.
Well, how about that, Mo? Congratulations to you for 10 of these things. Number 4 for me.
Okay.
Four. So almost half of them. Anyway, week 0 was on the calendar, but we also call this kickoff week. Speaking of kickoff, let's line up and watch some football. Mo, take us away.
Indeed, we had a lot of 6A versus 7A matchups tonight. Let's start down the Parkway. Hazel Green taking on Huntsville. Panthers with the ball first. Wyatt Smith swinging it out to Bryson Grissom. And watch as this young man gets rid of 1, 2, 3 tackles down the sidelines, and he picks up a first down in the red zone. Panthers now face it 4th and goal inside the 10. Wyatt going near side of Xavier Drake. He makes contact at the 2-yard line and gets into the end zone for a touchdown. Huntsville led 7-0. They were doing the swag surf, Nick.
They were.
Until we kick off, Huntsville squibs it. Trojans cannot hop on it.
Oh, you got to get that.
Exactly.
Fall on it.
Instead, Xavier Daniel Benford of Huntsville comes through with the fumble recovery. Coach Fred Ferrier cannot believe it. That recovery will lead to this. Armand Sellers running over defenders and won't be denied the touchdown. Number 8 goes for 6 right there. 14-0 at that point. Well, as our cameras left, let's check out your final score. Huntsville goes on to win by a final of 43-6. Next week, Hazel Green will take on East Limestone, while Huntsville will take on May Jemison. Once upon a time, Preston Judah was at Lee High School running the offense. Now he's the head coach of Grissom. His Tigers open the season tonight against Lee. Tigers up 15-0. The Grissom QB tries to throw the deep out, and he's intercepted right here by Aaron Mertz. Generals take over near midfield. But the Generals will not cash in. Check this out coming up here. That's Coach Preston Judah. No talk. Karian Moore rolling out, looking for a man who's going to throw it deep down the field. Unfortunately, he's intercepted right here. If you're a Grissom fan, you love this. Kenyon Johnson bringing it all the way back to the 11-yard line for the Tigers. Coach Preston decides, hey, Kenyon, you know how to run the ball on defense off an interception? Why don't you run the ball on offense as well? They put him in the Wildcat, and he makes a beeline for the corner of the end zone, and he outruns everyone to the pylon for the touchdown. 21-0 at that point. Let's check out the final for Milton Frank. Grissom goes on to win by a final of 35-0. On September the 5th, Grissom will take on Huntsville in a big game. Lee will take on Bob Jones next week.
All right, let's go across the river to Decatur. Austin High facing Burt Newton and Hartselle High. Tigers leading 12-7 in the second quarter. Hungry for more. Huge hit across the middle of the field, but Jaden Morris gets up and makes sure the Black Bears know that is a first down. Then later on the drive, Tigers going to take a shot down the field. Carter Lee deep to Kane Falciani. Catches it in stride. See you later. Touchdown, Hartselle. The Tigers go up 19-7 after the extra point. Austin goes nowhere on its ensuing drive, so he'll have to punt. It's a low snap. It's blocked. Brady Greenhill blew up the play, shoving a Black Bear into the kick. Cole Miles falls on it in the end zone for a touchdown. The Tigers go into the locker room up 26-7. They end up winning in a wrap. Hartselle wins it 39-7, avenging a double overtime loss to the same Black Bears a year ago. Next week, Hartselle going to Jackson Olin, and Austin will play Decatur in the River City rivalry. The Sparkman Senators opening up versus the Spain Park Jaguars up in Hartselle. Sparkman won the coin toss, chose to receive. Running back Braylon Lawson tries to pick up a first down. He's going to be just short, so the Senators are going to have to punt. It's James David Thompson returning it down the Sparkman 20-yard line. Very much in business are those Jaguars from deep South Alabama. They took the ball up the field but didn't get very far on that first drive. For turning the ball over to Spain Park a few plays later, that was Hokina Rago taking it for the touchdown. Extra point was good. Sparkman on top, Spain Park on top 7-0. Ball goes back to the Senators, who goes for a long pass.
You gotta have that, buddy.
Almost interception. Spain Park going to get the ball back because Sparkman cannot do anything with it at this point. Nicholas McKissick punches it in 14-0 at that point. Spain Park adds another TD before the end of the quarter as McKissick will score again to make it 21-0. Let's take a look at your final score as Spain Park goes on to win with a final of 48-21. Next week, it's going to be Spain Park versus Hoover. That's huge. That's a really big game. Sparkman then will play Hillcrest Tuscaloosa.
We'll see Hillcrest Tuscaloosa later in this show. Down in Montgomery now, Fife taking on Maplesville at the Kickoff Classic. It's a battle of Red Devils. Fife down 7-0. Maplesville caps off an 88-yard drive. Pierce Yergin hits Kobe Mitchell across the middle for a score. 14-0 at the half. Fife losing to Maplesville in the second half. Maplesville in the red zone. Nehemiah McCrary scoring for 5 yards out. That capped off a 69-yard drive. 21-0 Red Devils of Maplesville. Can Fife rebound? Well, they do score right here with Maddox Doss on the QB keeper. That wasn't enough. Let's check out your final score from Montgomery. Maplesville goes on to win by a final 35-6. Next week, Maplesville will take on Isabella, while Fife is back here in the Tennessee Valley taking on Pisgah.
Honestly, don't even know where Isabella is, but good luck to Maplesville, I guess. All right, let's take our first hydration break of the evening. When we come back, we're going to dive into the Thursday slate, Muscle Shoals, Lauderdale County, and more. Next on First Down Friday Night.
This is Jack's Country, where on game day, no one shows up empty-handed. Introducing Jack's Classic Wings. 8 wings available in 3 classic flavors, plus fries and homemade ranch for just $8.99. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Workplace injuries can happen at any time. Regenesis can help you get back on your feet quickly.
Recovery time is very expensive for businesses and individuals that are self-employed. And so businesses, we can get your employee back on the job very quickly without 6 months off the job and enormous medical costs. These procedures are very, very cost effective.
Free yourself of joint pain with Regenesis Gold Standard Stem Cell Therapy. Call or click today to make your appointment with Dr. Charles Lee.
Barney, what are you doing?
All right, I heard everybody else is giving 15% off, and y'all are giving 25. There's my 25.
Barney, it's not cents. It's 25% off the MSRP during our Make This the Summer sales event.
You gonna provide the engine?
Barney, you get the whole thing.
Okay.
Guys, make the short drive to North Country, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Arab, Alabama, where you can drive a little and save a lot.
What about the bumpers?
25 cents to go call someone who cares.
Okay. Yeah. What's her number?
Barney.
I would end the day with sore feet, sore legs. The drugstore inserts that I was purchasing were really not very useful at all. I walked into the Good Feet store and the guy kind of grinned at me and said, I hear that a lot. I was living with chronic pain before going to the Good Feet store. Now I don't really have that problem. I'm able to do the things that I expect to be able to do, even at my advanced age. I feel pretty good about what's going on.
See what we can do for you with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
This is Jack's Country, where on game day, no one shows up empty-handed. Introducing Jack's Classic Wings. 8 wings available in 3 classic flavors, plus fries and homemade ranch for just $8.99. We're Jack's, and we're all about the South.
Welcome back, everyone. We had a handful of games on Thursday evening as well, Mo. So actually, everyone is enjoying the first Friday of high school football season. We had a little bit of an appetizer yesterday.
Indeed. The St. John Paul II Falcons, they have a new home field this year, and they made quite the debut on Thursday night. Wicks Family Field is the new home for the Falcons. Indeed. They've got 6 home games this season. The first was against Elkmont. And the Falcons, they would strike first. Joey Ross running the play fake, throws in the flash to Danny Frey, and Frey takes it in the end zone from 11 yards out. Falcons lead 7-0. Could Elkmont respond? They'll be facing 3rd and long, deep in their own territory. Check out their quarterback right here. It's Reed Bartles. He gets away from 2 defenders and then finds a wide open Justin Akins. And he says, man, that's a first down. Let's keep the cameras rolling. Red Devils cap off an 85-yard drive as Bartles throws to the back of the end zone, and Cooper Wales is there to haul in the touchdown. We're tied at 7 apiece. Second play of the next possession for JP2. Joey Ross coming through.
Kevin Crehan.
Indeed. The pump fake, and then he finds Mark Andrew Jeske in stride. That's going to be a 60-yard touchdown. Falcons back in front, 14-7. Let's go to the second quarter now. Falcons on a roll now. We talked about Ross. We talked about Andrew Jeske. Well, how about they hook up again, this time on another long touchdown. Just go straight to the receiver right there. There he is, holding in the touchdown right there. 35-21 at the the half. Check out your finals. The Falcons fly to a victory during week 0. Your final score 62-27. Next week, Elkmont takes on Lexington, while St. John Paul II back at home against Madison County next Thursday.
I think first time in like 5 or 6 years since JV2 started 1-0. Congratulations to them. Let's head west to Colbert County, Alabama. Muscle Shoals High School to be exact. Last night, the Trojans taking on Gaston City, looking for revenge. Fourth quarter, the game wrecker, Maury Johnson, the Alabama commit, bringing down the Titans quarterback at the 1-yard line. Gaston will have to punt, opening the door for the Trojans with a short field. Muscle Shoals begins pounding the rock, then picking up chunk yardage. It's LaShawn Tapscott moving the chains with this bumbling, rumbling, punishing first down run, and then it's time to find the end zone. Cade Clemens, play action waggle, back to the guy he faked it to. Davion Reynolds secures the grab. Touchdown, Muscle Shoals. They go up 24-zip after the extra point. The Trojans come close to a shutout, but the Titans do score in the final minutes, bringing their final score to 24-6. Next week, it's time for rivalry, the river rivalry that is, as Muscle Shoals travels those 8 miles across the Tennessee River to play Florence. More Thursday action in the Shoals. Lauderdale County facing Lexington for the 77th time in a series that dates back to the Calvin Coolidge administration. First drive sack for Chance Campbell. Credit to the Bears, though. Back on their heels, they do keep that drive alive, but Chance Campbell once again going to put his imprint on this game. Here comes the rush. Campbell comes down with an interception. The Tigers get a short field for their first drive. Third down arrives for Lauderdale County. It's handed up to Calvin Watkins, gets the edge, and watch him fly. House call for the Tigers. They missed the extra point lead 6-0 after 1 quarter of play. Let's jump now into the second frame. Lauderdale County, the Tigers with the rock and a chance to grow the lead, but down will go the quarterback. The ball is free. Levi Mewborn, the one who brings him down. Avery Clark scoops and scores. Touchdown Lexington. They tie the ball game up at 6 apiece. No one could kick an extra point in the first quarter, though. But then later in the quarter, they want some more. Zane Kilburn hands it to Sawyer Howard, hitting Pater, making it 12-6. Lauderdale County, however, comes back to tie the game 12-12 before the half, and it's all Tigers to get them in the win column in the second half. 26-19 the final. LCHS wins its 3rd straight game over the Bears. They won 17 in the last 20 of those meetings. Next week, Elkmont going to play Lexington. Lauderdale County will play Central Florence.
All right, how about the Sardis Lions starting off this season on the road, paying a visit to the Geraldine Bulldogs. Geraldine with the ball early. The handoff goes to the running back, Elijah Shalagetter, and he's going to take it 41 yards to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs, 7-0. Geraldine on top. On to the second quarter now. Geraldine's first drive ends with a field goal. They end the drive right here with a QB keeper. That is John Beck Wade. He's into the end zone, 13-0 at that point. Later on in the quarter, it's John Beck Wade throwing the swing pass here to the wide receiver, Cooper Johnson. And Johnson is off to the races, 57 yards for a touchdown. That makes it 20-0. Sardis had a chance to score at least some sort of points, but Shalagetter would actually get the interception off the tip right here. 20-0 at the break. Let's check out your final, everyone. Geraldine goes on to win by final 41-14. Next week, Sardis will take on Cleburne County, while Geraldine will take on Asbury on September the 5th.
Geraldine looks for real once again. No shocker for Michael Davis and the boys. Randolph and West Morgan have been 2 of the highest profile mid-sized schools here in the Valley the last few years, and they went toe-to-toe out in Trinity. We keep FDFN rolling after the break.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love.
Definitely love. And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day.
All day.
All day, every day. Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners. Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
There's a reason Kyle Busch hates school zones. Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. Injured? With over $25 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big.
It's a school zone, Busch. Easy, Rowdy.
Hey, Dad, maybe Mom can do carpool next time.
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
Welcome to the most honest commercial you'll ever see.
And as you can see, me and you are both having trouble starting to talk.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that you're breathing in every day.
Yeah. Like 50% of the air in the house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is coming from down here.
Yes, sir.
How's your crawl space looking? You say we're going to be here a while.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's get busy.
Get a free and honest inspection with AFS, a Groundworks company.
Find your new kitchen and save at All South Appliance. Time to replace the washer? All South will get it done. Patio grills? All South does that too. How about an ice maker? Easy. Just call your nearest showroom or click myallsouth.com and it's done. For delivery, installation, and service beyond the sale, it's All South. Who else can do all that? All South Appliance. Experience one of our showrooms in person or shop online at myallsouth.com.
Barney, what are you doing?
All right, I heard everybody else is giving 15% off, and y'all are giving 25. There's my 25.
Barney, it's not cents. It's 25% off the MSRP during our Make This the Summer sales event.
You gonna provide the engine?
Barney, you get the whole thing.
Okay.
Guys, make the short drive to North Country, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Arab, Alabama, where you can drive a little and save a lot.
What about the bumpers?
25 cents to go call someone who cares.
Okay. Yeah. What's her number?
Barney.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Bank Independent.
Welcome back. Fun Old Tennessee Valley 4A clash in Trinity. West Morgan hosting Randolph. The Rebels all out of sorts to start the first quarter. They have trouble with the handoff. Augustine DeRico falls on the loose ball. The Raiders take over in West Morgan territory. Randolph works the ball all the way down to the 1. The ball goes to Cristiano Watson, who spins into the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. They go up 7-0 after the extra point. Randolph had an excellent chance to add on after intercepting the Rebels, but penalties and a missed field goal leads to a quick-paced West Morgan drive. Here they are in Raiders territory. Titan Partlow rolls to his right, hits Ellis Johnson, who picks up the first down and more. The Rebels keep the torrid pace alive, running 6 plays in less than a minute and 50 seconds. Mokari Johnson puts West Morgan on the board with a rushing touchdown with just 3 ticks left on that first quarter clock. The Rebels and Raiders were tied 7-7 at the end of the first. All West Morgan after that. They win it 41-14. Next week, Randolph versus Madison County. West Morgan at Brooks.
Indeed. They're actually Madison Academy.
What did I say?
Madison County.
I think I said Academy.
Okay. Well, maybe
we'll check the script.
Indeed.
They chose Athens.
Indeed. Out in Athens, they were taking on May Jemison. And how about the very first play of the scrimmage? Jaden Burrows fails to get the snap because it was high, and that results in a safety. So it's 2-0 already. We moved a few minutes into the first. May Jemison with the ball again. Jags turn the ball over. Burrows throwing an interception to Jackson Unger, and he takes it all the way to the 1-yard line. God, he couldn't get in. 2 plays later, Grady Sullivan hands it off to Xavier Edwards, and that makes it a 9-0 game right there thanks to the touchdown. But for May Jemison, while the defense was keeping the Eagles at bay, the offense just could not stop making mistakes. Once again, and Jemison interception is coming up, everybody.
Is it?
It is.
That's a shame.
Caden Bledsoe will come up with the pick, and unlike his teammate, he's actually going to take it all the way. This is a pick 6 as he dives in for the score. Let's check out the final from out in Limestone County. Athens goes on to win by a final 32-7. Next week, Athens will take on Buckhorn, while May Jemison will take on Huntsville.
The Hillcrest Tuscaloosa Patriots making the drive all the way from Tuscaloosa to the Tennessee Valley. Done that quite a few times. They go to historic Raleigh Stadium. Hillcrest has the ball looking to score first. Jordan Chambly will keep it pushed through for the first Patriot touchdown of the year. It's 7-0 Hillcrest early on. Florence looking for a response. Cade Davis, fake handoff rollout. Pass intercepted by Camarcus Silvers as Hillcrest gets the turnover. Following the pick on the drive, handoff to the running back, Jacoby Harris. He spins out of a tackle.
Oh, wow.
Goes all the way around the goal line for another Patriot touch. I'm sorry, that's just ridiculous.
Dude, I guarantee the Florence defense coordinator was throwing his headsets when he saw that.
Yeah, the lead's doubled. It's 14-0. Hillcrest has the ball again. Chambly putting Florence in shambles. Caden Smith catching the ball, doesn't look back. It's another Patriot touchdown, 21-0 before the first quarter bell rings. Hillcrest Tuscaloosa goes on to win by the final of 35-7 next week. Hillcrest Tuscaloosa, like we said earlier, coming here to Harvest, the Sparkman, while Florence will play Muscle Shoals in the River Rivalry.
All right, let's take another break. When we return, we head out to Florence for our game of the week featuring Mars Hill and Madison Academy. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Enjoy this fall more in a new RV from Bankston Motorhomes. Like this Montana on sale for only $470 a month with a king bed and 3 slides. This RV is amazing.
The only way to go is in a Bankston Motorhome.
Stanley lost 10 years to ED and low T. Shame hunched him over. On-mind pills just gave him a headache. He thought it was over. Huntsville Men's Clinic said no. With low T and ED treatments others only dream about, we fight like hell to get you back in the saddle. Dial 256-368-0333 or go to HuntsvilleMen'sClinic.com. Your consultation is only $99, including blood work. And you'll know your T level before you leave. Huntsville Men's Clinic, making it happen.
Zaxby's just dropped new lemon pepper, so you can get that zesty lemon and cracked black pepper flavor you love on the chicken you love. Lemon pepper fans, this one's for you. Zaxby's Lemon Pepper Dry Rub. Who's got the sauce?
Zaxby's. Let's celebrate the red, white, and you. It's the Rooms to Go Labor Day sale. Shop the hottest new pieces, the coolest new rooms, everything you need to fall in love with your home all over again. Online or in store. Save big with amazing Labor Day sale prices on stylish furniture ready for delivery. There's never been a better time to see what's possible. It's the Rooms to Go Labor Day sale going on now.
From ignition to completion and all the parts in between, there's 2 names Charles Terrell trusts: Kubota and Huntsville Tractor and Equipment. Mini excavators, compact track loaders, and so much more. And did you say parts? All the bits and pieces to keep them running. Plus the cranes to back them up. Kubota and Huntsville Tractor and Equipment.
Come on, let's go to work. With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get deals on breakfast, which comes in handy when you've got the whole family in town.
Buy one, add one for $1. Now with sausage McGriddles and more breakfast favorites. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Enjoy this fall more in a new RV from Bankston Motorhomes. Like this Cougar on sale for only $320 a month with a king bed and tri-fold sofa. This RV sleeps 5.
The only way to go is in a Bankston Motorhome.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Regenesis.
First game of the week of Season 10, Mars Hill taking on Madison Academy. The Panthers leading the Mustangs 30-14 going to the second quarter. The Mustangs would have 6 before this play. Lawson Frederick rolls out, finds Hudson Higgins deep for the catch. He'll shift through a bunch of defenders to put the Panthers in a great spot now.
You think his dad taught him those shifty moves?
I bet so. His dad, ladies and gentlemen, the coach. All right, on the same drive, the handoff's going to go to Jackson Penn. You'll hear his name a lot in this highlight read. Scores for Mars Hill. It's 37-20 at this point. The Mustangs now trying to stay in the game to the best of their ability. They're going to hand it off to a running back, but loses the football. Malin Moore of Mars Hill jumps on it. Panther ball once again. After the turnover, it's Jackson Penn once again. He'll fumble the ball over the goal line. Still results in another Panther touchdown, so he fumbled it after it crossed the goal line, really, 44-20.
But he wanted to ensure the touchdown, though.
Love it. On to the fourth quarter now. Handoff to guess who? Jackson Penn again. Panthers get the touchdown. He scored 5 times in the season opener tonight. Madison Academy trying to make some magic happen later in the game. It's going to be Charleston Owens, the quarterback. Quick pass to Taj Phillips. But he's going to lose the ball on the hit. Bounces. Parker Hennemer jumps on it to secure a Mars Hill turnover. Mars Hill goes on to win. I can't believe this final score. 51-27. Man, the Panthers won state last year. They might win it again this year. Randolph is playing at Madison Academy mode this week. Mars Hill versus Russellville. Let's hear from Coach Daryl Higgins.
It's a great night of football. Madison Academy, we got a lot of respect for them, so I was really proud of our guys to go out and be able to win the game. Anytime you win, it's good, and we've worked hard. Our guys have done a great job getting ready, and just got to continue to get better. We just play ball and don't worry about the score and just see if we can execute better. We got a lot of older guys, and so I was really proud to see the way they played ball tonight.
All right, everyone, Columbia took on Priceville tonight. Former NFL and Auburn standout Sammy Coates making his debut with the Eagles. Tremaine Gilbert tosses a swing pass to Kamari and Horton. He goes nowhere. Eagles are forced to punt. Later on in this game, it'll be Priceville already up by 9. Quarterback Sheldon Graham throws it downfield, and Uriah Burham coming down with the touchdown. That'll make it 15-0 at this point. There was a Columbia player who suffered an injury taken away by ambulance. Let's pray for him. Let's check out the final score, everyone. Priceville goes on to win by a final of 53-6. Priceville takes on Brewer next week. Columbia is at home against Huffman. We'll be right back with the final break.
First Down Friday Night is sponsored by Regenesis.
Barney, what are you doing?
All right, I heard everybody else is giving 15% off, and y'all are giving 25. There's my 25.
Barney, it's not cents. It's 25% off the MSRP during our Make This the Summer sales event.
You gonna provide the engine?
Barney, you get the whole thing.
Okay.
Guys, make the short drive to North Country, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Arab, Alabama, where you can drive a little and save a lot.
What about the bumpers?
25 cents to go call someone who cares.
Okay. Yeah. What's her number?
Barney.
I'm Mike Rowe, and this is the most honest commercial you're going to see all week.
Today, we're waterproofing a basement.
How long do you think this problem has been a problem?
Well, actually, the homeowner told us that she's lived here for 42 years, and when they first moved in, they had water issues.
Yeah.
That is like your telltale sign of like, hey, I'm having an issue, and that's when people should call.
Get a free and honest inspection with AFS, a Groundworks company.
There's a reason cops make exceptional DJs.
Freeze! Everybody put your hands in the air. Yeah!
Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm.
I love you, DJ Popo!
With over $25 billion recovered for our clients, there's a reason to go big.
You have the right to remain silent!
Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm.
What have we got?
The Andersons. All night, tossing and turning, bad backs, sleep score at an all-time low.
Round up the team.
At Denver Mattress, going undercover is literally how we solve problems.
And when we find sleepers waking up with aches and pains, we turn to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt, designed for ultimate pressure relief that uniquely adapts to your body's pressure points.
And right now, save up to $700 on select Tempur-Pedic adjustable mattress sets. And get a $300 gift. Denver Mattress, the easiest way to get the right Tempur-Pedic.
Keep summer in gear at the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. With a Rogue that offers more standard power than CR-V in Tucson. Frontier with a standard V6 unlike Tacoma, and an IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus like Pathfinder or Murano. It's no wonder why J.D. Power named Nissan #1 in new vehicle quality. Hurry in to the Nissan End of Summer Sales Event. Now get 0% APR for 60 months on select popular models, or get $3,500 customer cash on Frontier.
All right, what a night it was for high school football as we wrap up a week of 0. Man, how does it feel to be back into the groove?
It feels good to be back in the groove. How many times we talked about the football season is almost here? Well, forget about it. It's here. It's ready to go. College starts next week, and an hour-long show as well, right, Mo?
Indeed, indeed. So with that being said, we got an hour-long show next week. But before we even get to next week, want to make sure you watch our swag special. That's why this is right here, Sports Extra swag special this Sunday at 9:30 right here on Fox 54. For the entire crew, that's Nick Kuzma. I'm Mo Carter. Have a great night, a great weekend. We will see you next time right here on Fox 54.
Thank you.